Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Where I come from, trapping with, never gave up. Riding around my side of town, trapping with my day ones. Ain't nobody gonna save us. Strip lit like a candle. Titan City where I grew up. I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her it's my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Clarke Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. One out, base is empty. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Green went off for 2 homers in his last game. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2-2.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Spencer Torkelson up next for the Tigers. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens and on the hill in this one, Tarik Skubal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul straight back. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Kevin Parada.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Luis Angel Acuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And delivers outside. That one misses. 3 and 2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed.
Ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's
There's the ball. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Up the middle. Torres over to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 4, the third baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Mark Vientos. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 outs. That one missing inside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Schmidt back to work. Right through there for a strike. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Right side, Acuna. Slings to first in time. Two down, bases empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now a chance for Dylan Dingler. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one missed.
2-2.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo working through some struggles lately. That's a slider for a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Next offering is down low. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Digging in, Chas McCormick. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. One down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Vierling sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and there's two away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kevin Parada.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That's hard hit in the line. Fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Jose Siri. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Torkelson, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Kevin McGonigal. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out and makes the play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Matt Vierling in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Vierling getting the start in center, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. This one in the air. Low makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Detroit, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at second. And that misses. And now it's filled up. 3-2.
We got a full count.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. Out number 3. 1 left for Detroit, and we're still knotted at 0.
Watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Lindor.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Lindor tries to hold up, appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2 is the count.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Vierling pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Walked his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Torres. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Riley
And that's outside. 1-0.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Green aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Late swing, foul to the left. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That one in there across the letters.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fourth inning underway, no score. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Acuna toss to second. Aguilar. It's a double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here in Queens, bottom 4, and here is Mark Vientos. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 9,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Vierling. And the inning is over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schmidt back to work. Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one missing low. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
There's the strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Fired to second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play. And then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
That clips the corner. And that one misses
That's
up
a ball.
and in. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Count's full.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Tigers are shut down there, and we are still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Kevin Parada. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Mets being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Vierling makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Doubled his first time up. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now it's Jose Siri. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the pitch. Foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Siri off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, right field. Carter. And that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Carter, 25 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Action in the Mets bullpen. Danny Young, the left-hander, up and throwing. Cousins, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground to the left. Vientos whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Inside, ball 1. That one ripped. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that one is inside, ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clark Schmidt out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Daniel Nunez gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Torque to the plate. That one fouled off.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. So Torque takes the whip. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. And there's your strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Nathaniel Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in there, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses,
That's
and it's
ball.
2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Chas McCormick in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And next for the Mets, Chas McCormick. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 on, 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one gets past the catcher. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Outside, 3-2 now. Two outs, and they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And stepping in for New York, Kevin Parada, 1 for 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herder also getting ready. Swung on, belted. Carter going back. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Now, Colt Keith. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back. Hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Carpenter now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Acuna tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, Catcher, Dylan Dingler.
And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Keith at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2. Count.
Got him looking. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Holton.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Well, 1-run game. Now here's Trent Grisham.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Next pitch is outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Missing inside, 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fouled off down the right side.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom of the 7th. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, 1 out. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That clips a corner.
1-1.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Holton gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Tigers, Beau Brieske.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Vientos getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Cousins.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile,
1 ball, 1
activity
strike.
in the bullpen. Christian Scott preparing to come on if needed. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Carter swings through it for strike one. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Into the outfield, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one there.
Ball.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Pickoff throw.
No, too late. Two and out.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run and scoring. Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Go-ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Zach Jackson.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Nimmo swings through it for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Brant Herter getting loose out there. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Chas McCormick up now for the Mets. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Juan Soto. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Jackson checks over to first, and he's back.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
And there's a
That's
ball.
the ball. 2-1.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Dingler on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that's way high. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
McCormick off of first with 2 away. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That should get the dugout going. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So now here's the Mets DH. Jose Siri, 1 for 3. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, and he hit
That hit
him.
him. Batter, take your base.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1-1.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Two outs and one in scoring position. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Jackson won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Dylan Coleman.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. First pitch misses. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That misses. Now 2-2.
That's a ball. Full count.
Hit in the air, left field. Blanco moving under it. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Pickoff move to first. Acuna dives back in safely. Lowe stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That just
that missed. That's
misses,
the ball.
and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Up the middle, McGonigal. On to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 38.
And now, Colt Keith.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that's a strike. Smith, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Movement in the bullpen. Brandon Sproat appears to be getting loose. Burrows getting cranked up as well. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The other way, and it's caught for the out. He's 2 outs away. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 13,
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
1-1.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground to third, Vientos. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Cause it's safer. Can I find a love a little later? This game too soon, I'm not too sure what to make.